All right.
What is she proposing?
Welcome to the post-movie dude Star Wars special.
Hey, they didn't play that. They didn't play that.
There's no title.
Probably so
No title
rude.
crawl.
No, it was in the credits.
Yeah.
I thought for a second when they were going over the what was it? The belt on that one planet. I thought that was the title scroll. It's like, what are we doing?
I know. I thought it was.
It's the back of the title scroll.
That's what it's, yeah. It's like we're under it.
The part we've never seen.
It's actually.
All right.
That was my favorite part.
It's actually right
the
here.
Title.
Oh God. All right, Daniel.
So Rogue One,
A Star Wars story.
a Star Wars story,
Released in December.
not part of the official Star Wars anthology.
No, it is.
Well, yes.
No, it's part of the canon.
It's part of the canon, but it's like
It's
a
not
story
part
book.
of the
It's a
new
story
trilogy.
It's not the trilogy arcs.
book. Right.
It's
So-
a standard.
The golden arcs.
So, it's set before A New Hope,
Like 3 days.
basically 3 days before A New Hope.
No, like a
For
day.
however long space travel takes.
I mean,
Literally like a day.
we're not counting
I
the
am gonna
space
go
travel.
out on a limb. I'm gonna say about 2 days.
Yeah.
All right.
Space
2
days.
days.
2 space days, and it's about the construction of the Death Star and how the rebels got the plans for the Death Star.
Yeah.
It all starts actually years before.
That's true.
Yeah, it does.
Wow,
Yeah.
if you
They're just chasing her for
Yeah.
years.
What is it?
Years. And then cut to black. And
So-
she's all grown up
In jail.
In general.
and in jail
Mhm.
with some blob.
the daughter of the head engineer of the Death Star is lost and is found again, and what does she do? She rebels. And
But they
so-
capture it anyway, so they take it.
yeah, blah blah blah. She finds her father dies.
Don't forget the extremist. The extremist was like the
Oh,
best
dude.
part.
Yep.
We had a
ISIS-
jihad.
They discover
Oh
ISIS.
yeah, ISIS was fucking on.
Like the Force has become an extremist religion.
Yep.
I actually like that. Like, that's how it would actually happen.
That's the only way you can keep it alive.
It's
Yeah,
almost like
like-
Elf on the Shelf, guys.
Kill yourself.
That's amazing.
No one understands the reference.
It's always just like Elf on a Shelf.
Like Elf on a Shelf.
I thought this movie was a lot like Big Hero 6 first.
Hey, hey.
All right, let's focus on the review.
What is it? The B plot is some Imperial pilot.
Yeah, we get to see the Imperial pilot
The Imperial
discover
pilot.
himself.
I kind of like the forced love at the end, basically.
It wasn't as
It wasn't-
forced.
they
it
never
was forced
kissed.
friendship.
Yeah.
forced
Friendship.
I never made it. that
First
far.
friendship, but I guess they kind of grew to love each other.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
They
I'm
were
okay
comrades
Can,
and
can we just
I
talk
mean,
about
yeah, I guess the
someone
end
very
really
important
doesn't
who's
matter.
in this movie?
with that.
The butler.
Grand Moff Tarkin was
Oh,
in this
yeah, the
movie.
butler
I
was.
Well-
was gonna say Tarkin, but
How do you think it's CGI for him?
The CGI was a little bit distracting.
A little bit. I actually liked it. I thought it was.
I didn't even
It
think
was
that.
pretty
Some
close.
parts it was good,
Yeah.
like he
Tyler
looked
was like,
real.
I thought that was real.
I honestly thought it was Lex
Actually,
Luthor,
like the
but
first time I saw it, I forgot like who
Jesse Eisenberg.
it like actually was that like I didn't realize he was CGI at first, but then like you
He thought it
can
was
kind of
Obama.
see it was a little
Yeah.
too cartoony.
Did he die?
I think it's getting there.
Like it looked PS3-ish.
Yeah,
Kind of, yeah.
Like-
His uniform really is
It
what
was
did
black.
it
it
for me.
reminded
Like,
me.
Slick.
We're not at Wii U graphics.
It reminded me of
Play
like the
movies.
Grand Theft Auto 5 like trailers. Like those look really realistic, but it's not. You can tell that
It's
they're not.
better than Grand Theft Auto 5. It's
Yeah.
Well,
Grand
no, I'm
Theft
saying like
Auto.
the
It
trailers.
looks
The
like
trailers
GTA.
look better than the actual game. I'm saying like,
I mean, it's like with any video game.
well, I'm just saying like the trailers look
Breath of
like
the Wild.
really realistic. Like if you actually looked at it, it'd be hard. Guys sometimes like confuse it like for like a movie.
You know what other trailers look realistic? Lego games.
Did you get a Lego trailer or no?
Lego Rogue One.
All right.
Or not.
Well, the movie.
Yeah, we're
All
gonna
right.
finish the movie first. We didn't talk.
The movie is basically a peek behind the curtain to see what happens.
Yeah.
It's about the war.
About the war.
Less Star, more war.
We get to see
Yeah.
behind the
The war.
scenes
Not Star.
politics in the Empire.
Yeah.
That was very cool. The
Kind
dynamics
of the main point.
between the admirals.
Oh, that was great. Like,
they explained
Like
how Death Star was powered.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
I kind of just like the power
I didn't
struggle
see that
between
part.
like.
I like how-
Tarkin
I
and
like how he
whatever
just-
our guy's the main guy's name was.
Yeah, like I like that. I mean,
I
it
like
makes
how he
sense.
just fucking like shouts at him. Like the guy's like so calm and he's like, no!
I didn't see this.
The
What was I gonna
director.
say? Oh, I really liked. It built the universe. Like I felt
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Dude, like, if this is what we're gonna do for the storybooks, as I'm gonna call them, like Star Wars movies, I like that. Like, it was just building the universe. We got a lot of planets. I can't even remember all the
There
names.
was
But
like
we had
10 in the
like,
first. Like,
I like
20.
that though. That
Remember Jeddah.
Yeah.
Was, yeah.
Never forget.
It
Remember,
also-
that's where the Jedi are. Jeddah.
And the extreme.
Oh,
Was that like one of the first places where the Jedi are from? Or?
That's their temple, I
No,
guess.
Jake.
It's
No, Jake.
Jeddah.
No,
It's
Jake.
called Jeddah.
No,
I know.
Jake.
I'm just wondering.
No, Jake.
Let's see.
So we also got to see the inner workings of the rebellion too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mon Mothma actually has a part.
Not
to
just
play.
not just like the
Not
three
just-
lines from the.
Go fight for the rebellion. We get to see her in action.
She's not really. She's like, nah.
We're not fighting.
No, she smiles. Remember when she finds out they're
She wanted
It's
to
like-
fight. They had to put it all to the council.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't a unanimous
Hey, so
decision. We can't
what
do
was she
it.
proposing?
Wait, that's a horrible council. No.
Guys,
It
What's
was.
she proposing?
All she has to offer is hope.
Oh, dude, that was
The
great.
rebellion's built
That was
on
like they was just roasting her the whole time. The one guy's like, oh god, what are the one? Santa Claus just went at her.
Dude, I don't remember anyone's
can
name
we
in
talk
the
about
movie.
the Akbar ripoff?
Oh, dude, like was Admiral
yeah.
Akbar like on vacation?
No,
it is
see, no.
Admiral-
No, Admiral Akbar is
Admiral-
probably the
Admiral
next in line
Radek.
because
Right.
he
It was
got
Admiral Radek.
destroyed.
Because Admiral Rad just gets killed.
Yeah,
Was he like CGI or was he a puppet? Like
I think
looked,
he was CGI. He
I don't know.
looked
It looked
CGI.
weird.
I think the aliens like looked good
Maybe
both
it was
kinds.
an
I thought the
elf on a
puppets looked really
shelf.
good. I thought the CGI looked pretty good
Alright,
for the
I
most
like
part.
That's pretty good.
CGI looked pretty decent.
Yeah,
Princess
the
Leia, I
generation
think,
of
had better CGI than.
Was
Come
Princess
on,
Leia a CGI?
Yes.
Yeah, she
She
definitely
was
was.
not
How
a
do you think they
CGI.
got Carrie Fisher?
Yeah,
That's
No, they can
that's
just find
actually
people who look
Carrie
like-
Fisher,
It's
guys.
makeup.
Look like Carrie
But
Fisher.
she looked.
They recorded
too-
this.
Well, like Mon
back in the
Mothma wasn't
70s.
CGI.
Yeah, but I
Maybe
mean,
it was just an HD remake.
People look like each other.
Yeah, I know, but
Was-
like I think it's a little bit harder to like get someone. I
the
think they
majority CGI?
want like really accurate.
what'd you think of our lead? I thought she was okay.
She's fine.
Yeah. What'd you think about Oberyn?
Okay.
Prince Oberyn.
I kept going Lannister. I can't even do
Jesus.
his accent in my head. Like, it's great.
He was fine. I liked how he was like a scummy rebellion. Like
Oh,
he
yeah.
actually had to do
Oh,
spy
yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
as a rebellion.
Like, I like that he wasn't. He was a scumbag. Like,
Yeah.
Are we gonna talk about the best scene though?
What's the best scene?
I don't know. There's a lot.
Talk, John.
Obviously, it's the scene when Darth Vader is choking the guy.
That was a really good scene.
It was a good
Well,
scene.
guess where Darth Vader lives? In a big, scary castle mansion, haunted
Well,
house,
I'm
in a
pretty
field
sure-
of
I'm
lava.
pretty sure it's like the
Bowser's
same place where he
castle?
like, got his limbs
Yeah,
cut off.
why would he go back to
Nah.
Mustafar?
Do you think
Why would he
that's
go back to
Mustafar?
Mustafar?
I don't think that's Mustafar.
Oh, it
He
has to
was
be Mustafar.
emotionally
That's
attached to it.
Okay,
Was that not?
It's-
did
it's
it
more-
say the planet it was on?
No, I didn't show anything that was on Mustafar. We didn't see
maybe-
the mining.
I'm pretty
No,
sure.
but we saw a like river of lava.
Well, there's a lot of places where there's lava.
No, it's just the one
There-
planet. That's the only place lava.
There's like a million desert
I mean-
planets they can go to.
Yeah, I
And
know.
John,
So
John, if
much
this
sand.
answer's from the like legends, it doesn't fucking
I
count.
know.
Okay. Oh shit.
Well,
What
was this like why was he like in a chamber of
Secrets.
That was his breathing.
Harry Potter?
Well, like-
no, you like I don't know.
He didn't want to.
That's the healing stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
he
but
wants to
it's
heal
the
his
back-
body.
If you're
Yeah,
not
no,
in the
but
Vader
wasn't he
suit, you
done
get in
with
the
that?
tank.
No.
Well, he wants to
Jake.
kind of like he's still trying to.
Yeah.
You.
Like,
Trying to
I-
exfoliate
He's in
Jake.
full pain all the time.
That's
Oh,
actually
that's
why
true.
he's looked.
So that's why he
very
wants to
white
get out
at
of his
the end
suit.
Yeah.
of The last movie.
No, it makes sense. Like
I guess.
doing that.
I like the introduction of like the Vader cultist guys.
Oh,
in the
yeah,
robe. That's
yeah.
cool.
I didn't see
We
that.
finally got them because they had a like a cameo in.
Oh, Jake,
I think it
by the
was.
way,
Was it Empire?
Was
I
the
think it was
trailer
Empire.
you saw?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Was it the movie you thought that was Lord of the Rings? Like they literally had Mount Doom.
What?
What
are
are
you
you
talking about,
Stop
John?
it, John.
Oh, no, okay,
Mountain
I saw.
Dew?
There's this
John!
trailer that I saw yesterday when I watched Rogue One.
Was
It
that with the dudes?
Yeah, this
Doesn't
is-
count.
Doesn't
No.
matter. That's
Jake,
Jake's
no,
It's not
this trailer
canon. It's not
was
canon,
literally-
Jake.
Basically, I couldn't tell if it was Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings. It was basically
Because those
like
are so
this-
similar.
Was it either?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They are kind.
It was actually the
Oh, maybe Mustafar. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
it was Mustafar.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
All right,
back
Jake,
on track.
We can talk about Jake. Jake saw this movie twice.
Yeah, it was good.
So
Both times.
what did you see
Huh?
different
What'd you see the
in your second time?
Nothing really. It was pretty good.
fucking bitch.
It was still a good movie. I think I'd watch it again.
Did you watch it in 3D first time?
No.
All right, so we watched it in standard.
Oh, I saw it in 3D.
Because we
Tyler, how'd you like the 3D?
You know, it was good. It's like, I don't know. Like, personally, I don't think 3D is that it's kind of dying out, but like you can
But-
see in some scenes where it's like, oh look, they're flying, and then it's
Well,
like,
yeah,
oh,
the
it's
space scenes are always
Yeah.
best.
Oh.
That's why I was like, if this was in 3D.
Speaking of space scenes, I thought this had like one of the best space scenes we've had in a while. Like it felt like, like all the battles felt large scale.
Yeah.
My
And I
favorite-
like that because it's. I mean,
I like this space battle because it was smaller scale.
It was like
Because
well,
it's
no,
only
yeah,
two
yeah,
Star
yeah.
Destroyers.
Yeah.
And it's just Star Destroyers versus
Rebel.
Rebel frigates.
Yeah.
I didn't see this.
You know what my favorite part was when the little like ship came over and just pushed its
Oh,
way
the
across
kamikaze.
the
Makes
into
sense,
each other.
It makes,
Get the hammerhead.
Yeah, get the hammerhead
it makes
I have an
sense.
idea.
full force.
Oh, I died at that part.
I fell asleep.
Take two
Of
giant
course you did.
Star
That's what you do.
Destroyers. What did you see?
This
in
is the
movie?
second movie I fell asleep.
Sleep in it.
I fell asleep after
I think if he falls asleep in a movie,
after they
it's a
went to go
stamp
get
of
his dad
approval.
for that.
Are you serious? That's like halfway through the movie. Oh.
Or we can talk about Darth
what-
Vader in the movie.
What other movie
You
did I fall
We
asleep
just
in?
did.
Well, we
His-
didn't
alright,
talk
no,
about
no.
his
We didn't talk about
the
his
end
fighting
was-
scene.
Yeah, his
Suicide
fighting scene was really good.
Oh, that was great.
It was just like I just like watching him just rape the rebels.
Yeah.
Just destroy. That's what he's supposed to
Yeah.
be.
Like,
It's amazing.
I'm good.
And his reveal with the lights.
Yeah, that was
I thought we were gonna go the entire movie without a single lightsaber, but he pulled
Yeah.
through
Wait,
at the end.
who pulled out?
Darth Vader.
Oh, okay.
Darth Vader.
Darth
Vader.
It's not like you're wearing a jersey or anything, Daniel.
What happened to the blind dude?
He,
The
oh,
blind
he
dude,
died.
everyone died.
everyone
all
died. And I
died.
like that. I
Yeah,
like that they killed
was
everyone.
Everyone died.
About that, actually.
That's also Star Wars' first gay couple on screen.
Oh, are they officially gay?
It did. They did.
I mean-
He did like give him like a longing look, like after he
Okay.
dies, like
I will be with you forever in the
Churro, or whatever
Force.
his name was.
So Star Wars is
I will force myself into you.
Progressive.
progressive.
Why does every blind person have Toth powers? It pisses me off so much.
Well, I mean, he
What
was
is
like a guardian of the temple. It
I-
kind of makes sense.
Guardian of the Galaxy?
What is,
Oh, you
who's the
too?
Jedi? Who's the
Dun,
Jedi?
dun, 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 dun.
Tribal. Okay. Shit, what was I gonna say?
His constant. The Force is with me.
that was-
I
that
have
was
the
that
Force
was a little
with me.
bit, yeah.
He
Like,
just
come on.
casually walks across the battlefield.
The
with
Force
like
should have a
master
better-
switch.
Solid
Better
solid
prayer.
stormtrooper
Yeah.
accuracy right there.
Stormtroopers.
They were
The
pretty
stormtroopers-
accurate. They
you
were
know what?
pretty accurate.
I like the
this
stormtroopers
movie.
in this movie. They are actually like killing people.
Well, yeah, you
They
had
were
different
pretty
types of
good.
Except for
stormtroopers
the
too.
blind guy.
You had the white
Until-
stormtroopers,
until
the
they-
black
You could just
stormtroopers.
boil down like them missing the blind guy. Like he's kind of using the Force.
Force,
to, like,
yeah, that's just Force.
the-
I feel
Fair
like the
enough.
black stormtroopers didn't get killed as much as the white ones did.
Yeah.
Well, because
No, I'm
they're
just
supposed to be
saying,
elite.
they're-
They're the
Yeah.
death
No.
troopers.
And I
think
liked
is
how
what they're
they had special headsets, so they just mumbled
I'm
and
not-
growled.
I'm not trying to be racist,
called.
but I'm just saying.
The desert ops stormtroopers.
And
too.
there's the introduction. Those were shore troopers, Tyler.
Yeah, is that the name?
Yeah.
Yes, because sand troopers are the ones in the desert.
Yeah, those were cool. I
You
like
need a
those.
different
Shore
type of
troopers.
you need a different type of trooper for sand on the beach.
All right, all right.
I like
I like
the
that. I like
All right,
that. That was
Water
awesome.
in that sand.
My,
so
my,
you
one,
need a
my
different
one
trooper.
problem is like, is it just me or I feel like walkers would struggle in that like sand a little bit more, and at the same time the rebels are just like taking all those down like
yeah,
no,
the
one-
AT,
no
no,
one
I had this
promotes-
conversation with my dad. The AT-ATs in this movie are
Are-
like prototypes because they just got shot down.
Down.
by
Yeah.
all
And
the
also,
Astro.
like, why would you leave your door open and then just
Well,
have like a rebel ship?
Okay, I think they were like carriers.
Okay.
Because this
See-
isn't like a battle base.
Yeah.
So I think
Okay,
it was for
that would make
transporting
sense.
stuff. That's why it had a big empty thing.
Yeah.
They didn't really
That'd
have
make
any,
more sense.
They didn't really have any fighters on planet either.
Yeah, this was.
Yeah. Okay, one thing that pissed me off in the space scene, like the rebels have been there for like a half hour, and then like the ring to get into the planet, like their base basically says, okay, time to unleash the TIE fighters now.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
that-
we're already
that didn't
halfway
make any
through.
sense.
You want to give them a challenge.
I will say I like when the Star Destroyer shows up at the very end and they all crash in.
Yes.
Yeah, this-
That was
they-
nice.
Because I was wondering, like, how are we gonna kill off the whole rebels fleet?
Well, like I was like, where's the reinforcements? Empire, come on.
Yeah.
Some of them escape and then there's just
Yeah, it's just all of just cracking. Where's your light
How did Red
speed
Bull
now?
the one Star Destroyer too.
Dude, that director must feel like the most unlucky guy. Because whenever he shows up to a place, the rebels just attack.
Oh, dude, that poor guy.
Oh no.
Dude, when he died, I get like when his body was just like laying there, it's like obviously not him. It's just like a coat on the ground. And Oberyn, no, Not worth it. Because they both
What?
fucking struggle to get the elevator.
I like that the one guy fell like a story, and they just assumed he was dead.
Oh, dude, his back was done.
Wait, who are we talking
I
about?
was happy they kept the injury going though.
Kazir.
I have a question.
You know, the male romantic interest.
The
The
Mexican-
Spanish
the
guy.
Hispanic
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah.
I have a question. How come there's like
Dudez.
no blood in this, but then like in episode 7, how come the like stormtrooper like rub blood on like Finn's
Because
helmet?
the
'Cause-
technology's changed,
Yeah,
Jake.
I'm just
first
confused.
they didn't have
I don't
blood,
know.
and then they evolved.
Because
The
we didn't
armor's
get
gotten
any
better.
zoomed up shots
Yeah.
of stormtroopers.
I guess.
Blood.
Okay.
No, we
Jake
got
was
like
blood
no.
everywhere.
I'm saying like the guy in the beginning got shot,
Oh.
but like it was just like a black mark and like
Blood-
nothing really
There
happened.
Blood-
There were a lot of
they
holes in
didn't-
that-
they didn't-
I mean,
in
it
that
seemed like
did
everyone
not
was
have
using
blood
blasters.
back then.
Yeah, I'm just saying like I feel like there'd be like a hole in his cloth, not
Blood,
just like a
it
black
didn't-
paint spot.
It
on
didn't
it.
exist.
All right, so
Oh, wait,
It's
question though.
it's a little
Yes.
nitpick.
Whose death was the best?
Black, the robot.
No,
Oh,
there's a
dude,
lot-
fuck
No.
him, man.
of course would have
No, I
All right.
can't go with you.
I don't know. He must have more scenes that were cut or something.
Yeah.
Because he seems like a very important character just to have in one scene saying,
Like,
Go.
like I wanted to know why he was breathing like that. You know, like I assumed stuff, but you know, I felt like he could have brought, like, he could have been the Obi-Wan of this.
yeah, they
Like
talked
who?
like, oh, he's this fanatic. He's
Right.
the greatest warrior. And then
Right.
he's like,
Yeah, I'm confused.
And it's not like he's a bad
I just
actor,
don't. I
so-
just don't feel like moving with you guys.
Can we
Just
have
go.
can we have like a spin-off of this movie? And just like describes his like descent into this like
just keep on getting deeper and deeper.
There is, John.
A Star Wars story.
Boss baby.
Can we talk about
Dude,
this?
no.
The trailer's not yet. We're not
We're
done
not
with
at the
Rogue.
trailers. There's so much more to say.
What else happened?
Let's see. Oh, there was also the, you know, the other CG people. There was the Red Fleet and Gold Fleet people.
Oh, those-
Those
I
are
don't know what
CG
that
too.
is.
I think.
Those were old scenes from.
Yeah, it
they're
looked like
just
old
straight
scenes.
rips.
yeah, they
it
took
looked-
them, and then I think they did maybe some mouth changing,
Yeah.
Yeah,
or like cut it weird. But
Who was the one red
it
one?
looked
Red
fine.
Flag
Like
guy,
I
right?
Yeah,
I noticed
yeah.
like a little difference in like the film quality. Like you can tell like the sets were not like the same or the ships.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's still
What is
flowed
it? What was I gonna
pretty
say?
well.
Yeah.
If you're not looking for it,
yeah.
it's kind of like.
I wanted Porkins.
Porkins.
Like, I mean,
Porkins
like
just
it would
be
have been good to have Porkins.
like the
Yeah,
show was like a super ace. Just
Make
yeah.
him a
Like,
veteran.
you know,
don't worry, we'll have the spin off later. You can just keep on
Pour
going.
the
They have to
Porkins-
make. They have to make
Porkins,
one
a
of these
Star
every
Wars
year.
story.
what was it? I don't know. It felt like big, like it felt like large
Accuracy.
scale when it needed to, and then it felt really small when it also needed to. Like the scene on Rain Planet, because I don't want to fucking know the actual name. Like the sniper and everything like is really.
Rain Planet, what?
The one where he was gonna
Rain.
snipe the dude.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like
Never mind.
T2
I
or
thought you were
something like that.
thinking about the end one. It was like that's not rain.
No.
Oh, yeah.
But like
Oh,
that
yeah.
stuff was really close. Like,
So-
and I like that.
So, okay, so it's raining all over the damn place. He's looking through the scope, there's no rain.
He was like,
That's all I'm saying.
argument- the
That's all I'm
argument-
saying.
We got
That's all I'm
our-
saying.
It's night.
That's all I'm
vision, it doesn't
saying.
pick up the rain.
Oh,
Whatever.
it's night vision.
Sorry, we're not all military.
Yeah.
Like,
Alright.
sir,
Look at our
Antonio.
JROTC.
Alright, one more question though. So there've been talks that like they aren't going to do any more trilogies and they'll just do stuff like this.
I don't like that because I feel like the trilogy like gives you an actual story. Like if this was what Star Wars is just going to become, I feel like you're losing some stuff. I like that it's one off. We get to build the universe. Like I feel like you need both. And
I
if
feel
this
like-
is because like we can't have every Star Wars year be an off year. You know what I mean? Like this is the off year for Star Wars. This
Yeah.
is a smaller budget. This is a more let's build a universe. Let's establish a group of characters and like let's have them for one movie and just be done with them.
They really went rogue for this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It gives an overarching, like an arch.
Yeah.
An arch for the story.
And it was nice to not
A
have the
golden
hero's
arch.
journey. Like
Oh,
just
yeah.
like they were good from the start.
McDonald's.
There was no.
Well,
I mean, for the most part, like
I
it
mean-
wasn't.
I mean, she was
no
kind of
room.
reluctant, but
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know why like they let her free and she just tries to escape and then
Oh,
I
dude.
especially love when he just choke slams her.
Oh yeah. How do you guys feel about Bazinga Bot?
Single bot.
Fine.
He was good.
he was okay.
some good-
He was good.
I felt like they used him just the right amount that it wasn't gonna piss me off. Like anymore, because Jake built it up like I was gonna fucking hate him.
Well, I
I
thought
would've
you
killed
would,
him.
honestly.
I mean, it was a little bit much, but
I
it
can
wasn't
see that.
like it's not gonna be any worse than what Baby Groot's gonna be in Guardians 2.
No.
Nah,
It's
well,
the same thing that we
it's the
had
same
with
group.
with
It's
Guardians.
the
We're
same
like,
group.
oh man, Groot's gonna be stupid. There's talking about.
No, but this is fucking. Did you not see that scene? That's what the movie's gonna be for Baby Groot.
I
I
think
didn't
this
see
is
that.
just to raise the
There-
marketing hype. You can
Yeah.
franchise it now, get all the little plushies out, and then the actual
Not
movie's
Josh
not gonna be-
Groban.
yeah,
Too
they're
bad.
smarter
I hope-
than that.
I
They're
really
smarter
hope.
than-
I
they're-
really
They are
hope.
smarter than that. They proved that with the first movie.
I mean, I hope so.
All right.
Okay.
So cameos we saw. We
Oh,
saw
God.
the guys from the Katina who gets his arm cut off.
That was
Yeah.
funny.
I like those.
You got C-3PO and R2-D2.
Are-
Wait,
Wait,
how
yeah,
those
they were
guys
there.
escape?
Organa.
Organa,
Senator.
Bail Organa.
Yeah.
We saw Leia, Mon Mothma.
CP.
I wouldn't even say she was
C3PO
a-
and R2D2.
Thanks,
See,
Jake.
I wouldn't even say she was on a cameo. I felt like
Yeah, she was-
her and Organa played big roles. I also
Yeah.
liked Organa's 3 packs he had.
R2D2O.
Because, he's always losing.
The one guy who's in the tower at yapping all the time.
Oh, dude, Tower Guy? I was like, because I was sitting
Tower
next to my
Guy.
brother.
That
I
was
was
good.
like,
That was good.
he, like, when they
I
Rogue
saw that
One
one.
leaves, I was like, no, he's on his 15-minute break. That's why he's not doing his job. He's not checking numbers or anything. Like, what's his job?
Tower guy.
It's just making sure they're not.
He's an
coming too hot.
accountant.
Come
God.
on, what?
God, slow down.
All the movies are all connected.
I was kind of pissed they don't have the spear. Like, in the original, he had a spear. They could have added the spear.
No, he doesn't get that yet.
He
It's
didn't
a
get that
promotion.
yet.
Oh, okay.
He's
Yeah.
working his
Getting
way
it
up
that
to
from
guy.
the blind guy.
Yeah. From Churro.
I felt like his accent was a little too stereotypical for me. Like a little bit.
It's like you could.
Because like the
see
other
random-
Asian man, other Asian man was like, okay.
Well, he's like
fine.
Mongolian Asian.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, the
And-
Hispanic guy had a very.
Yes.
He's like, we have to get to the dish.
Yeah, but that was more like
Oh, he's Prince
Spain.
Oberyn.
Nah.
Yeah. No, I kept thinking of Oberyn. I was
Cameron
like,
knows. Cameron knows.
every time he's talking about his sins, it's like, yeah, when you didn't take down the mountain, like shit like
So
that.
why was I don't even remember his name. Why was he the only one who had like the machine gun?
Talking about
he's
the
the
Asian
heavy.
dude.
He's a heavy.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's.
You got the heavy, you
Like,
got
that
the
was, like,
melee.
that was the best gun. Why didn't everyone use that?
Because
probably
everyone else
expensive.
has
You
their
can't
The,
afford
blasters.
the Rebel Alliance has like $7.
I mean,
they can't.
okay.
Like,
I'm
okay,
assuming
fair enough,
it's
fair
an expensive gun. It's probably really heavy to carry.
It's probably
like, he's a big
custom-made.
guy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's why
Who
he took
you?
like 5 shots and a grenade to kill.
Yeah, he's tough.
It's probably custom made.
It's boring.
It's probably like an ancient artifact he found in the Jedi Temple or
Yeah.
some garbage.
On
We don't know the
All right.
Jedi used.
I have a
Piper.
question. What percentage of like the rebels like war power do you think was lost in that battle?
A lot.
Because I would say like 90%. Like
I
it
don't-
was
Probably.
a
I
lot.
don't think that
Like they
much.
had a lot of ground units left, obviously, because a lot was on Yavin still. But I'm just saying like they're out of ships. They're out of.
All those guys they sent. to the
They
base.
have no fleet left.
Well,
At
yeah.
that point.
Nah, they have like 5 ships.
It's the calamari guys. They
Come back
supply all
later,
the
yeah.
ships.
Yeah.
So.
I
that's-
I actually would like one in between
In between 87 and 92%.
in between what is it?
Or
Empire
5 and
Empire
6.
and New Hope.
Yeah.
Or sorry, Empire and
Well, there is
Return?
like kind of a
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
skip, so like that
It's
would.
like 6 months. I mean,
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
still do it. But this is literally like 4 days.
So-
I'm sorry, in the 2 days before.
Okay. Cameron, is the fleet they have now bigger or smaller than the fleet that attacked the Starkiller base? Because they lost like 5 ships and that was half their fleet.
I mean, the argument is they're in a non-war thing. It's like Leia's group of rebels in Imperial space versus
Yeah.
like I'm pretty sure the New Republic probably has more ships.
Well, the New Republic
The New
ships got all
Republic's
blown up. by
oh
Starkiller,
yeah.
too.
I mean, I'm just saying like before that they probably have a bigger fleet.
So I
Well,
was
they
talking about the Starkiller base.
does,
Yeah, I know.
Does
I'm-
the
I'm-
Empire or does the New Order control Coruscant, or is that still
That's Empire. That's a New Republic.
okay?
So this
Do they
now
know
just turned into
Coruscant's
theory
still
talk
alive?
instead of a review.
But see, that's I wish we had more political in Force Awakens. I think what happened
I
is
think they need
they're
to
gonna
stay-
have more.
Hey,
It's
we-
just like Carrie Fisher was struggling with her stuff, is what I've heard. Like,
Nah, we need to talk about trade deals.
Jesus.
But I love me some Imperial politics.
oh, dude, that was good.
Imperial
love that.
politics is great.
Just fucking Governor Tarkin just taking the Death Star. Just like, this is the ship I promised the Emperor, so I'm taking it. I'm
Yeah.
using it.
Imperial politics is great because they get rid of the Senate. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's just basically governors and directors and
Bruce
admirals
Yeah.
backstabbing each other just to get favor with the Emperor.
That's fun.
Which
Oh,
explains
that's
why
the
the Empire's like useless garbage half the time.
I don't know. What do you think of the Nazi elements? Because I felt like it was a little bit much at sometimes.
Yeah.
More so than usual.
I
I
don't.
mean,
I
yeah,
mean, the prison camps.
Well, there's
Yeah.
labor camp. We knew there's labor camps.
yeah.
So
Well, I mean, there's always been labor camps. Like, it's been a thing in
It's almost like
like
Joel.
every like Star Wars.
the
They were explicitly mentioned.
like
Yeah, they were in Force Unleashed 1.
Bringing the video
Oh, yeah.
games into this.
those are canon.
Are those canon?
Yeah.
Force Unleashed?
Yeah, Force Unleashed is canon.
So,
So-
canon.
Is he really?
Actually, that's kind of weird that they. Nah, never mind.
I felt like there's some.
That's the only video game that got George Lucas's approval.
Is it just the first one?
I don't know.
No, I
Maybe
think
the second one too.
I don't want the second one to be canon.
Are you
Only the
sure?
first one.
I'm pretty sure it was Legacy.
The second one has clones in it. Star Wars always wants to introduce clones. Stop.
The Clone Wars.
Luke. Luke.
The problem was not
Daniel,
the Clone Wars. The
what-
Clone Wars was good.
Yeah, Daniel, do you think like they should do I think they should do a recanonization of they should redo the prequels. I feel like Disney.
Make,
I'm
like,
not
one-
It's
saying
gonna be
now.
a while
I'm
off.
saying in the future because I feel like
When they stop making
they can do it a
trilogies.
little bit better.
Well, when you have to wait till George Lucas dies, because he's not letting anyone touch those.
I
Those
mean,
are masterpieces.
I think what they need to do.
I'm sure like he has it somewhere written in the
Contract?
$1 billion contract.
Don't
that
touch the prequel.
those will never be touched.
So
Let's do an
They
HD.
need to
we
make
just
a
get it-
cartoon of just the
It's just an
droids.
HD remake of the rant about Stan.
Do we know what's okay? So we have the storyline Star Wars movie next year.
Yeah.
Han Solo.
That's a Han Solo movie.
Oh,
Then
yes.
storyline. Do we know what the next one after that is? Or no?
Kenobi? I heard Kenobi.
Kenobi's been rumored.
It's the only hope.
I'd like a.
And then from there, it's
I'd like
What
a,
time period do you think Kenobi's gonna take
Well,
place?
in between
1940.
episode 3 and episode 4.
No,
Is
I'll
that
do-
what it is?
It's actually
Yeah,
just
probably.
him becoming a Force Ghost the entire movie.
Actually, I'd like to see a Kenobi movie and him like training his
Yeah.
relationship with Anakin, because that was kind of skipped on too in
Yeah.
episode.
My problem
2 and
is
3.
how old does Ian McGregor look now?
CGI him.
Like that.
I don't want-
entire movie.
Nah,
That's
Jake,
right. 3 years from
animated.
now, we got it.
Jake,
got
just
it.
watch the Clone Wars.
Is it
I
3D?
did.
Yeah.
They're good. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, there's a possibility of
Jake
them.
just wants to see the Clone Wars in live action.
Yeah,
All right, so
I think that's it.
Now we gotta talk about
Trailers.
trailers now.
Okay.
Well, we gotta.
Well, okay. Did we
Rate.
officially wrap it up?
We were a little late for the trailer, so
Okay,
you
well,
guys, we got to see
I
them.
They
was
all
thinking-
sucked. The only good
like
one was
Guardians.
Guardians. That's it. The other movies just looked
Are you
atrocious.
talking
Dumb Power
Baby Boss?
Rangers.
Seen.
Oh no, I didn't see Baby
The
Boss.
best
Oh no,
Baby
yeah, I did
Boss.
see Baby
Baby
Boss.
Boss
It's gonna
Baby.
be-
Boss
Boss
Baby.
Baby.
Baby boss.
Alec
You
Baldwin.
guys don't know your Alec Baldwin movies?
Let's
It's
see.
my favorite
All right, let's do
song.
ratings of Rogue One.
Um,
All right, I give it 6 episode 2s and 1 episode 3.
I give it 4 blind men who can see out of 5.
I give it a Rogue 6 out of Rogue 7.
This is Rogue 7. That's our call sign.
Can we talk about Indian guy? What'd you guys think of him?
Not everyone rated.
Yeah, you always have.
What's your call sign? You just like look around. Rogue?
Rogue One? All right.
We're the
Go.
first one.
8. What are they? Shore Troopers out of 10.
Stormtroopers.
Alright, 10 out of 12 Bazinga bots.
Bazinga bots.
From what I saw, I'm gonna give it a solid 9 sand boots
Can we talk about how
What is she
Antonio
proposing?
out of 10. What is she proposing?
Can we talk about how Antonio looks deathly sick in the camera?
Yeah, he looks.
This is the light.
He's got his babushka.
The babushka lady. Oh, the grassy knoll.
Alright. Signing off, post movie dudes.
Trailers.
All right, Power Rangers.
Power
So
Rangers.
much
I didn't see
I didn't
that
see
one.
that.
Power
Well,
trailers.
How'd you feel about the Power Rangers trailer?
I'm pumped.
We gotta see that.
It looks. It
No,
looks.
we
It
definitely
looks
have to see it.
exciting.
Honestly, looking
No,
at
no,
the,
no. It's gonna be awful because our boy wrote it, Jake.
Mr. Savin's brother.
Our boy wrote it, so that's gonna be trash.
I can have faith.
I didn't like the first time I saw it. I didn't realize it was a Power Rangers movie until like the end when it said it was a Power Rangers
you know what
movie.
Jason's fucking car accident?
No,
And like they just keep the truck there. They didn't junk it. It's just sitting in the fucking garage.
I missed that. Let's see. There's that. There's.
Babusha,
There's
are you
so
okay?
many awful
Babuja?
trailers.
Baby, Boss Baby.
Boss Baby. Who
Dude,
cares?
that's gonna be classic.
Sing.
No, I didn't. We didn't have.
We saw
that trailer.
Sing.
Oh yeah, yeah, trailer for that.
We had Sing.
I wanna
It's
see
just a
that movie.
bunch of stupid. Oh, Fast and Furious 8.
I'm okay with that.
Oh, how-
Oh, another Transformers movie's coming out.
Yeah.
Oh,
the night
God.
one. The
Last night.
Oh,
I was so.
boss.
I actually watched the trailer online because you talked about the
Well,
dragon.
me and you
Fuck
talked
that.
to watch
Yeah,
it
I'm
together.
so
Saturday.
sick of
They have
Transformers.
actual knights
Yeah.
Oh my God.
in Transformers.
Why?
Transformers. You know what? They're dragons.
Oh my.
So they've always
Daenerys!
been. They've always been on Earth.
I can't.
Just like Elf on the Shelf.
Like, okay, I think I saw the first movie. I'm like, this sucks. And then we saw the third one because we're like, oh, it's in Chicago. It's gotta be a good movie.
That
Sucks.
doesn't mean anything.
Wait, it's in Chicago. It's gotta be a good
It's gotta be a
movie.
good. We gotta see it.
No,
It's
we
in
have a
Chicago.
high batting average.
We used it on the first two Batman trilogy movies. They were shot in Chicago. Dark Knight Rises shot in New York. Not as good.
It was Philadelphia.
Okay,
Was
whatever.
it Philly?
I thought
John
It wasn't
doesn't even know.
Chicago.
it wasn't Chicago. That's all that matters.
John
Oh,
wasn't
there's
ripping in New York.
the new Christopher Nolan movie.
Dunkirk.
Dunkirk.
Oh, that actually
Oh
looks
yeah,
good.
I want to see
That looks
that.
fine.
Yeah.
I don't
That
know.
looks
what
like a
you-
fun war
I-
movie.
I told the boys, finally someone's making a World War II movie. Finally.
We needed one. I feel like World War II is an underplayed movie in the movie industry.
Yeah, no one's
Underplayed
ever- no one's
movie.
done- no one's done it.
No one talks about the revolution.
Daniel, we gotta make that Korea.
That's true.
They talk about it a
Korean
lot.
War movie.
Korean. The red line.
Call
Thin
up,
red line.
call up M. Night Shyamalan and make a movie.
What else?
Here's some other stupid trailer.
What was that?
Were you there?
Huh?
What's the other one?
What was that?
There's another one.
There was
He was
another
asleep.
one.
There's definitely another one. There wasn't a Xander trailer or whatever. it's
Xander
called.
Cage.
Xander.
The Mummy.
The Mummy.
Mummy.
Oh,
Wait, what?
No Brendan Fraser.
Oh,
Tom Cruise.
oh,
it looks really
it's
good.
like the-
I'm actually really excited
They
for
have
this
like
movie.
2 eyes in each eye.
Yeah, are you guys excited for the Universal Monster movie franchise?
I remember what the last trailer
What?
was.
Oh yeah.
So they're bringing back Wolfman,
What is it?
Invisible Man,
Hollow Man?
Frankenstein.
You're talking about like feature-length movies.
These are that's what they're gonna make a franchise out of these.
Oh my
I-
goodness.
The creature from the Black Lagoon,
Universal,
I'm pumped for
please.
that.
So, wait, what's the movie that kicks
I-
it off? Is it The Mummy?
the Mummy.
Yes.
I remember what the last trailer was. It was War of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh,
Yeah.
That
They changed it. It's not of the. It's like
War for the Planet of the
we have
Apes.
War for the Planet. I was like, oh, I got a curveball. I haven't seen one of those
I
movies.
can't-
They all just look
So
stupid.
they had
Hey,
to
there was a
explain
monkey
how they
with a gun.
beat.
My problem is they already know how it ends, and it's not like there's any you can't have any twists.
Well,
Can't
we
spoil
knew how
it.
this movie
Don't
ended.
spoil it.
Yeah,
The apes
but
are going to betray
we didn't
each
know how
other.
we would actually get there. I feel like we
I
know
don't
how we're getting
understand.
there.
Can we talk about one last thing? Is that the Death Star like is capable of doing like minor destruction?
Yeah,
Yeah,
pinpoint.
it's a
Pinpoint.
level-
Why-
level-
You don't
one.
think
Level
that
one
they have
destruction.
an adjustable power
Yeah.
level for the?
Come on.
No, can we talk about the cable, like the random, like, oh,
Oh, I got
over there.
connected to the.
Oh, and the Starship Troopers creature that comes out and sucks his brain.
Oh yeah, it's like it could feel it. I was like, oh man, it's
It's
getting
like
it's
borderline
getting-
tentacle porn.
But he didn't know
Swear to
what
God.
Gotta get that rule 34 Star
He
Wars.
kind of
It
lost
was
his
true
mind, but he
anime.
really did.
It was
He
not.
fine.
No.
Yeah, you just had to be reminded he was the pilot.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
What?
sure it's like it was a temporary thing.
I have a question. Why
I
have like Jin's like Kyber crystal or whatever?
It's
Oh,
just on her
jail?
neck.
So
It's around her
jail?
neck. She
crystal?
looked. Remember,
Yeah,
she
she
looked
looked
at
at
it
it like-
and they let her in through the gate.
Yeah, and then like what happened? Like I looked at it and like she wasn't wearing it after.
She probably
It's tucked into her shirt. You can't let it bounce
Jake
around.
was
It's
looking
white.
inside
It's not there.
An inside pocket, Jake.
Yeah. From the Death Star.
All right,
Nice Kyber
I wanna
Corp
go
reference,
bed.
John.
I want to go to sleep.
It's
You've
not
been
that
sleeping
late.
the entire time.
It's not even
These
midnight.
kiddies
I've
have
got
school
fucking
tomorrow.
school tomorrow.
Oh,
Mr.
Mr. Babushka.
I've got to wake up in 4.5 hours.
Hey,
Tune in for
hey,
the night.
Antonio, don't choke on your aspirations.
I'm getting 4.5 hours of sleep.
Why are you waking up at 4:30?
Because I got fucking drill in the morning.
All right.
At
Hey.
4 in the morning?
Who has drill?
Why
like
do you
that
do
in
this?
fucking
Junior
December?
ROTC.
What's your
Get
plan?
ready.
Antonio, this is when you just skip drill for a
What's she
day.
propose?
You're ready.
This is
Why
when
do you got? Okay.
Rebellion's built on hope.
Dan, are you driving
God.
John home or?
Her
Sure.
teeth bothered me throughout. She had
Oh.
the Gilly thing going
the
Oh,
on.
yeah,
Gilly
she had
thing?
book teeth.
Yeah. Yeah.
She did have the Gilly thing.
It wasn't as bad as Gilly
I
because
like
Gilly
reviews
was standing here
going
like,
Well, Gilly can't like fully close
As
her
I
mouth.
said,
It's
the
not
opinions
possible.
nobody wants, the way no one needs them.
Yeah, I get
I liked it.
nitty gritty.
Alright.
I think this is good.
This is actually just our Star Wars podcast.
it's only been a half hour. I don't really on
Yeah,
it.
so this is pretty.
Cameron.
It's Star Wars. There's a lot
What's
to talk
coming up
about.
next, Star Wars?
the next movie.
We'll talk about Nazi imagery. This was a lot less than The Force Awakens. The New Order is
That's
just
true.
Nazis.
I felt
Yeah.
like it's
Orders.
more behind the scenes stuff. I felt like it was like
they even have a Nazi salute, I'm pretty sure.
Well, yeah, they did this,
Yeah.
and then they had the
It
red
wasn't always,
banners.
that's for
I wouldn't
sure.
say it was less. I think it's more like we're getting behind the scenes, like that aspects of like it,
Nazi.
rather than like the propaganda in like Force Awakens. I don't know. Pussy dudes signing off.
Wait.
May the Force be with you.
What?